My name is Thomas and I'm one of the partners here at the Emerald Peacock, and we also get a sister venue, or the older sister I guess, which is called the Red Hummingbird. So we get probably about 1,000 people coming through the door on a Friday, roughly, which is fantastic after 3 months of operation.
So I've been using the ImPOS system for the last 2.5 years, and my prime reason for using this system has been for the back of house, for all of the analyticals, all the reports, the trading inventory, to assess profit and loss, and to basically turn our business into a profitable business, show us what we're doing right and what we're not doing right.
When you're working physically, you're going to have lime juice on you, you might spill a bit of sugar syrup, your finger's always going to be sticky and sort of wet, and that's obviously going to touch the screen every 10 seconds. So it's important obviously that it's approved for that.
Both our bars are rooftop bars as well, so it's not only alcohol getting spilled on them, it's rain and fog and usual Melbourne weather. So
our chef who's there, Kelly, today 10 minutes ago she told me, especially for the night, I go down, these people can still work and still use the POS system. I just go downstairs to the back of, go into the back of house, and I better get the POS system coming up on the screen on my laptop, and I put in the new item that I want to have, then I go into POS and define buttons and drag it in to that actual POS system. So literally you can add a new item and have it on the screen if you're sitting in front of the laptop within 1 minute, I guess.
You don't have to reboot the tools or anything, like you can do it live, which is good, so the guys don't have to stop making money.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Hospitality design, so it's very specific to the industry, and I think that's crucial because you can get a computer package out there, but if it's not geared towards your business, there's a lot of things. When I came on board and started using the system, there's so many questions that I had, but as soon as I started using the system, all of those questions were answered and actually superseded.
Being able to build it yourself, build the recipes yourself, rather than just being given a system which has daiquiris which are this and margaritas which are this, you sort of get to choose it yourself, which is good as well.
Obviously, if you have a new person coming in, obviously we give them a cocktail list to take home and read over. But also while they're making a drink, they can go into the system and they have the recipe actually on the POS system. So they can print that out and put it under the barcode so the customer doesn't see that they actually are reading it. It's beneficial.
I've got so much more free time on my hands now because ImPOS does all of the science and the thinking for me, and a lot of the analytics I don't actually have to manually do myself.
You need a successful system to be able to operate, and I guess one of the best things this is the report system. It's fantastic. I can go back to when we opened the Red Hummingbird and see what that week of sale was 2 years back.
Probably there's about 3 or 4 of us have got the remote program on our laptop, so we can do it from home, from anywhere. If we want to change anything back at the house, we can do it, which is good. And I was in Malaysia last month, but I could watch the live feed on the till. I could actually see the people going through the till and stuff and making sales, which is pretty cool.
Like Sam said, I mean, we all want to go on a holiday one day, but we still want to make sure that the business is successful. And I think it's a common thing for everyone that we can actually look up what's happening within the venue 7 days a week.
Because obviously you can't commit everything to memory, and so it's turning to ImPOS to give us all of that information that we captures all the data that we need in order to run a successful business.